Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me today. Yes, so today is a very exciting video for me. Actually what happened was I was actually filming a vlog and you know, like sort of day in the life vlog, and in between that the baby arrived. So some of the footage that you'll see is pre-baby and some of the footage you'll see is post-baby. So yes, they're home now from hospital. They were kept in a couple of days, so they did come home. As you know, Emma is living at home. Emma and Jimmy's living here with us because their house isn't ready yet, although there has been some progress, and we'll go into that later, guys. So the first part of the video is going to be just spending the day with me, you know, like a vlog, and the second part is going to be with Emma and the baby. So you'll finally get to see like little Pippin. So yes, please stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy the vlog. Yes, I do like doing the like vlog style videos, but I'm just really new at doing that kind of video. They are a bit more difficult to do, you know, because like when it comes to the editing, putting music in and words over, speeding parts up, slowing parts down, you know, and putting writing on the screen, things like that, you know, it's all using like these new skills. And yeah, I must admit, just to sit here and do a whole video, you know, is far much easier than doing videos like vlogs that take way less time, you know. But I like the channel to be different, you know, and to have different kind of content, and not just bringing you like hauls and that kind of video all the time. And I do want to also sort of push my you know, try and develop skills as well when it comes to sort of editing and when it comes to video, you know, making. So yes, I've always been the one to shy away from the camera, but something has just changed, you know, something changed in me. And yeah, I think it's because looking back at pictures when my kids were young, there's not very many pictures of me, because I was always hiding, I was always the one behind the camera, things like that, and I very much regret that now. So yeah, now I'm on YouTube. Figure that one out, guys. But yeah, I hope you do like this video, you know, the vlog type. Please let me know if you do, and I will do more of this type of video. I hope you stay tuned until the end. Right guys, I've just gotten back from doing the school run, and I'll just run through my outfit of the day. I didn't have time to go through it earlier before we left, rushing out the door as usual, but I'll start from the top. I've got my barber hat on, I've got this fur gilet on, you know, with that, it was what I got from Primark, the recent find. It was like £10. They've still got these in, guys. And I've got the jumper dress on. I'll just tilt you down a little bit. I've got this jumper dress on, which is from Matalan. This was like a steal. I think it was only £27. Was it £27, Emma? 17. Oh sorry, it was £17, guys. It had been reduced. And I've got these boots on. They're like oh, I've got these tights on, brown ones. These are from Primark. I've got some in grey and different colours, but they're from Primark, and they're like a chocolate brown colour. And the boots, I'll have to keep on to something or I'll fall over. That's the boots there. They're kind of suede. They're not real suede, I don't think. Or are they? I don't know. I'm not sure. I've had them for years, guys. But these are from, I think they're from M&S, but they've got like the shieling top here. And they do have a heel, and they've got like a little bit of a platform. So they are like pretty, they're okay to walk in, because although the heel's high, it's got a platform, so, and it's not like a really thick platform, so I can't go away with these boots. These are boots I've been able to keep because I've had to get like I've had to just dispose of like quite a lot of shoes due to like the heel height now and not being able to wear them. I've got thermals like a thermal top underneath. So yeah guys, if you can get them, grab yourself some thermals, you know, for underneath things. I need some more. I'm on the lookout for some more. But yeah, that's the outfit of the day. Right guys, I think I'm going to have a dippy egg for breakfast. So I've got my egg there, and I use this, guys. It's an egg timer. It's one of them that you drop in the water with the pan. So I'm going to use this egg timer. So I need a pan first. I've just got a little pan. And I'm just going to fill that with water and bring to the boil, and then drop my egg in. Right, whilst that's waiting to boil, I'm going to prepare my plate. Wow, I do need to tidy these drawers. They are a mess. I love these little egg cups. I got these a long time ago from B&M, but they come with like a little spoon as well. They're so cute. I'm going to pop some bread into the toaster. Guys, I have my dippy egg. I'm just going to set the table and then enjoy it. so this wall here, I normally sit here. There's Colin. This is where I do like my vlogging videos, sorry. So this back wall here, I'm thinking about changing it up a bit. Now at the minute I've got like the wreath, which is from Christmas. Sorry, that's George in the background playing with David. Can you keep the noise down, you two? Yeah, so I've just got the stag left over from Christmas. I just thought I'd leave them up because they do look like wintry. But yeah, I'm thinking about putting like shelves up on this wall. So like a one along the bottom and then maybe some up here. And like leave the centre bit so I can put the stag, like leave the stag there in the wreath. So what we're going to do is, we've got some masking tape right there. Right there. And a measuring tape. So we're going to measure and put like up where the shelves would go. And sort of do which formation that we want of them. And before we decide, yes, you know, shelves would be a good idea for that. Right, we're just starting off by like removing everything. So I've just got like a blank canvas to work with. Look at this, George is raiding his toy bin. Yes, George, is that your toys? Who are you getting out? I can see Carrot. I can see Carrot. Where's the Carrot? There's Carrot. And he's off. I forgot to mention we're actually off to IKEA, so we're going to pick up them shelves. Right guys, we're just pulling out of IKEA. It was really quiet in there. We didn't get what we came for. I did pick up some bits which I will show you when we get like back home. But I said to David, do you want a hot dog? You know, like the usual hot dog, and he said, oh no, let's go for some lunch. So we're going to go for some lunch now. Okay guys, so we've arrived where we're going to have our like lunch, and it's here, the Prospect. It is an Italian restaurant, and I just wanted to show you because this is a pencha. We say a pencha like local dialect, but if it's spelled penshaw, so if I was to pronounce it correctly it would be penshaw, but as I say, we call it pencha locally. But this is Harrington Country Park, and it's really nice. It's all like being landscaped, and I usually bring the dogs here as well. But it used to be the old pit, the old coal mine. Again, we call it the pit. But now they've like re-landscaped it, and it's a beautiful country park. I will, you know, take you around here one day on a dog walk. But I also wanted to show you this as well, because Penshaw or Pensha has a monument, and I'll show you the monument. It's just here. Right guys, so that there up on the hill is Pensha Monument, and it's a huge folly. It's absolutely enormous, and it was built by Lord Lambton. But I'll take you up there as well on a separate occasion and show you like what it is. But it's huge, and you can see it for miles, you know. Yeah, but it's really interesting. Right, David got lasagna with a side order of chips, and I have carbonara, tagliatelle carbonara. Right guys, we're back from IKEA, so I'm going to show you the bits that we picked up. I didn't get the things that I went for. I got one of them, but I didn't get the others, so they're not back in stock until later on in the month. Oh, you can see, can you see? It's Pippin's crib. I'll show you it. I'll just flip this around. Okay. It's little Pippin's crib. She does have the one that I got from the charity shop upstairs, but we're keeping this one down here. And oh, it's a lovely crib. That's it there. Excuse the extension cable underneath. It's got the lamp plugged into it. But this is a little crib here. It's lovely. It does rock. And we've just put all the drapes on it. And the bedding. Actually, all of the bedding was, this was actually my firstborn's, you know, my firstborn daughter. So I've used it for every, like all of my children. You think I had loads? I used it for all 3 of my children. And it's just like this lovely like little broderie anglaise cover. And I put the, it was just plain when I bought it, and I just put a bow on and these like little rosebud flowers, and I put this on. But it's craggy. It's like 20, it'll be 30 years old this year, this bedding, this but it's been well looked after, you know. And these as well, that's the shawl. I brought them all out of hospital wrapped in this shawl. And the little sheets, again, these I used them for all of my children. And yeah, it's nice to sort of pass things down, you know. So yes, I do have a 4-poster cot, which my mum bought for me for my firstborn, and I used it for all of them. And it's a big like 4-poster cot with all of the drapes. So I have gave Emma that. It does need some restoration work done on it, which I'm going to do, and I think I might vlog that, you know. And I do have a vintage pram as well, which was again my firstborn's, and I used it for both my daughters. I didn't use it for my son, but yeah, I'm going to be restoring that as well. I need to get to her quick because she's going to be here, you know. And yeah, it's just the weather has been awful. Yeah, it's getting like the dry conditions, so we can't paint. But this is our little like rocky chair bound. You know, they've come on leaps and bounds since we had them, guys, for hours. But I'm sure it swings and that does something fancy. You might even play music. I have no idea. It's got some controls here, so I'm sure it does something. Yeah, I did pick up like this really, really cool item for Pippin. I'm going to show you it. Because when we called in Aldi on the way home from IKEA, so I'll show you that item as well. Right, I just thought I'd sit here in my usual filming spot and show you what I picked up from IKEA. First, they had these plants. Now this is a lot lighter than the ones I normally have. It's like a eucalyptus, a hanging eucalyptus plant. And it's they call all their plants vegca in IKEA. But this one was £5. So I picked up 2 of these ones in the light colour. You know, they're great. You can use them outdoors as well, you know. But I picked up 2 in the light colour. And I've got these ones everywhere in the house, you know. I've got them as you come in, I've got them in here, I've got them over there, I've got them in the kitchen, in the bathroom. They're everywhere. Just they add like a little pop of colour, you know. And it's these, again, vegca. But it's like the lovely trailing plants. And I thought, you know, I'll pick up another couple of these. I've got these have gone up mine, the £7.50, they were £7. But I've picked up a couple there. I've just took these 2 down from up here. So I've got, you know, they had to go back up there. But guys, I think, you know, this is like a really deep green. And this is like a pale green, and I think like mixing the 2 together is quite nice, you know. So if you've got a dark corner, you know, to put the lighter plant, and yeah, but this one goes lovely in this room because it's quite light. But I do have a dark wall now, the green wall I painted, so maybe that one might look nicer on the darker green wall. So yes, £5 for that one and £7.50 for that one. They had absolutely loads of them in. I'm just going to pop them, actually I'll put them back on there. This one's a bargain. These were £3 originally. Again, I think they've gone up to £3.50. But they're great for just popping on a windowsill, just for a bit of colour, you know. And I can have these over the caravan because you don't have to water them, because as you know, we don't get over the caravan that often. But it's nice to have a little bit greenery and plants in there, but obviously we're not around to water them, so things like this come in great, you know. So £3.50 for that one. And this, wait till I show you this, guys. Honestly, you can get all sorts for the kiddies nowadays. You really can. I would have totally bought this for mine. Absolutely. If you could buy it back in the day. But you couldn't. So, but you can buy it now. Look, it's like a little toilet. It's a potty. But it looks like a little tiny toilet. How amazing is that? And I thought that's more realistic to teach them, you know, to potty train them. because it actually looks like a toilet, and you never guess what, guys. On the top here, it's got like a flush mechanism. So it doesn't flush with water, but it's just the sound. But it gets them into the habit of going to the toilet and flushing it, you know. So I thought that was really, really good. I know my girls, like with my children, I didn't potty train them until they were 2. You know, I thought it's a waste of time before then. So I started potty training them at around 2-ish, or maybe 18 months. Yeah, when I potty trained my kids, you know, they were great going on the potty, but then the transition onto the toilet, I think, was quite scary, especially for my son. And even though I had one of them inner things that you put in the, you know, the seat, it was like an inner bit, but my son, he just wasn't having like anything to do with the adult toilet at all. Yeah, so interestingly enough, he would use the toilet in the tourer, because I think it was a bit lower, and it maybe wasn't as scary for him. So this just totally reminded me of like the toilet in the tourer caravan, and I thought, you know, that would be great for little Pippin, you know, to train her, like toilet trainer. Toilet train sounds like a dog. You know what I mean. So yes, that's all I picked up today. But you know, guys, I need to get out in this garden, and I'll show you why, because I'll show you. Right, guys, this patio is absolutely desperate to be pressure washed. So yes, I've got all of this to pressure wash. There's like leaves in the corner here, you know, collected. I need to sweep up like all the leaves, and yeah, like on the bottom of this pot it's gone all green, you know, so I definitely want to clean that up. I have hosed down this morning the soil here, which I've spilt off repotting. Over here, look at this. So yes, guys, definitely needs power washing out there. Now, I did get the pressure washer out, and I did put the hose pipe on, but the water in the hose pipe's frozen. So I'm gonna David's popped it in a tub of warm water, and we're trying to defrost the hose pipe so it can start pressure washing out there. So I'm going to get changed into some like leggings and a gilet and some wellies, more importantly the wellies, and I've got to get out there and do some cleaning up.
come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away? Show us where we are. What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's grey outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. I wonder. How come the trees get undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes. Until winter comes. Makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. Stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. Oh, I just wonder. Makes me wonder. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder.
guys, so we're so ready for Pippin coming. I've shown you the little crib there. Just I've set up like the sterilising unit here. So there's a bottle brush, and this sterilising unit was actually my son's. You know, so it's very, very old. I mean, my son's like 19 now, so it's 19-year-old. But yeah, it's in like really, really good condition, and it was kept like just put in the loft. And then when we did the build, it went to like a container, storage container, and it was just like up there in the container. So we pulled out like a few pieces of equipment which can still be used, you know, and inside the bottles are all new, guys. Sorry about that, guys, my phone was ringing. Yes, so these are the Tommy Tippy bottles. These are new, you know, these are not old. They're really funny, like, bottle, aren't they, compared to the ones that we had for our children. You know, I think they're just a really odd shape. But hey, that's the way they are now. And yeah, so there's that there, and it's a microwave sterilizer, guys. So it's like, you know, sort of, that's why I've put it here. So it just goes straight in the microwave here. I think you sterilise it for like 5 minutes. You just fill the little well in the bottom, and then you sterilise them for 5 minutes. She has some more bottles here as well. These ones are slightly bigger, the Tommy Tippy ones, and she has some formula milk here, the Cow and Gate. It used to be Cow and Gate Plus and Cow and Gate Premium back in the day, but yes, Emma's going to bottle feed her, I think, if she can't manage to breastfeed her. So we've got that in just in case. So yes, that's little Pippin sterilising station set up already. So there's just one person missing from this party, and that's Pippin. Right, guys, I did the pressure washing earlier. I did as much as I could, and then I had to go and do the school run. But anyway, it's I had to stop because the ground was freezing over. You know, when I was pressure washing, the bit that I'd pressure washed, like, it's just started turning into like an ice rink. So I thought I best quit, you know, and do it when the temperatures are not so cold. So yes, so I ran off, picked my son up, and now I'm back home and I'm going to cook dinner. So tonight I'm going to do corned beef and potato hash and some vegetables with it. So yes, it's different to the one like what I've done in the past, the corned beef hash. So I'm just going to, you know, show you this other recipe. We've not tried it before, guys, so I'm hoping that everyone will like it, because I do have a couple of picky eaters in this house. So I'm just hoping that they like my new version of corned beef and potato hash. And I'm saying it's mine, it isn't mine. I did see it on YouTube somewhere, but I can't remember where. But it was like a recipe. I'm probably going to adapt it a little bit, like to make it on my own, but yes, I'm going to share that so, you know, you can see how I'm going to make this dish, and I'll let you know whether it was a hit or a miss, you know. Right, guys, I'm just going to run through the ingredients with you, where I'll be using for the hash. So I'll start here. So I've got some red potatoes. These are just from Aldi. I've got an onion there. I possibly might put like 1.5 onions in. I'll see how I go. Because they're picky on the onions here, I've got to kind of chop them up so that, you know, the blend disappear in there. I've got black pepper. I've got 2 tins of corned beef. I've got 2 stock cubes. Just any, if you choice, you know, you can use beef. I'm using beef. I've got this gravy granules from Aldi. This is the reduced salt ones. I've got 2 tins of I've got 2 tins of chopped tomatoes. and I almost forgot an ingredient, 2 tins of beans. Now ordinarily I would not be using this, I would not be using these. All I would be using would be these things here, but I would be using carrots because I usually put carrots in with it, but this is a different take on it. Right guys, so I'm going to start by peeling some potatoes first. Right, I'm just going to start by peeling these potatoes. You might be thinking, Leanne, what are you doing with your hat on in the kitchen? And I honestly can't answer, guys. I took the gilet off, and yeah, just sometimes I forget to take my hat off. So yes, I'm just going to peel these potatoes. Right guys, so I've peeled and washed my potatoes, so now I'm just going to dice them and put them in this pan in some water and then put them on the stove top to boil. So I'm just slicing the potato like that, and then I'm just going to dice it into sort of these size chunks. Okay, so I'm just going to chop my onion. Right, so I've got my onions chopped in there. I'm going to add a little bit of oil and I'm going to fry them gently, so just so they become translucent. Right, next I'm going to open the corned beef and chop that up. I'm putting 2 tins of corned beef in. Need to be very, very careful with these tins, they're quite dangerous. Okay guys, so my onions are cooked, and I'm going to add in there my tomatoes. So 2 tins of tomatoes I'm going to add. I've just turn the gas off whilst I'm adding these things. I've never done this one before, so it's new. It's new to us. My son's already complained because I'm putting beans in it, but he is going to give it a try. He is at least going to try it. So there's some beans left in this one. Scrape those out. Okay, so I'm just going to give that a stir. And then I'm going to add a little bit of water. So I'm just going to add sort of a half a bean can with water, and then I'm going to add my stock cubes. Obviously if you're just doing this for like less people, you know, just scale it down a little bit. Just crumble a couple of oxwords up in there. Mix that in. And then I'm going to sprinkle some gravy granules in as well. So let me see. I'm going to put, I don't know, let's see, 1, 2, 3, about 3 heaped tablespoons of gravy granules. I'm just going to mix that in. It is going to go really, really thick, and I'm going to put the heat back on it. So I'm just going to bring that to the boil. And I'll just see if I need to add any more like water or any more gravy granules, and I shall let you know. Right guys, so my potatoes are parboiled, so I'm going to put them in this dish here. So just spread them out. Then I'm going to put some pepper in here. I'm not putting any salt in because there's gravy granules in there, and there's some stock cubes as well, which you know, have quite a lot of salt in them already, so I don't think it needs any more salt. So just stir that in, and then I'm going to put my corned beef over the top of the potatoes. Normally I would do this on the stove top in this pan, you know, I like corned beef hash the usual way I do it, but I'm going to do it in the oven this time, because there is 2 ways of doing it, like on the hob top or in the oven. So let me know which way you do yours, if you do yours on the hob top or whether you do yours in the oven. So this is a bit different this time, doing it in the oven. I am hoping that it turns out okay. I am hoping that my son will eat it, and also Jamie as well. David will eat pretty much anything, you know. So, and you know, hopefully I'll eat it as well, because I can be fussy sometimes. Not that you would think it, but so that's the corned beef added, and I'm just going to leave that on the top like that. And then I'm going to pour this mixture on the top. Actually, I'm going to try it. Let me try it. and see if I need to add anything. That's a good idea, really, and you do that. So, it does taste quite nice, but I do think it needs more gravy granules in it. Right guys, I just added another like tablespoon of gravy granules and a little bit more water. So now I'm going to transfer this into here. Just take the heat off and I'm just going to pour it in over the top. Oh, this is certainly different. I'm sure I told you about that time when I cooked corned beef and potato hash when I was working at the homeless project, and I burnt it because there were massive big catering pans, and I was stirring it but I wasn't getting all the way down, you know, down in the bottom of the pan to stir it. I was just stirring it like that, and it burnt on the bottom, and yeah, it tastes burnt, but bless them, they still ate it, you know, bless them. But yeah, they did remark that the new girl couldn't cook. Right, I'm just going to stir it all in actually. I was just going to leave it like on the sitting on the top, but I'm going to stir all that in. Right, so it looks like that, and then I'm going to just pour it in the oven, and yeah. Right, so I've got the corned beef and potato hash in the oven, and I'm going to just peel some carrots because we're going to have this with carrots and broccoli and some bread, crusty bread. So I'm just going to peel these carrots. Carrots can be so funny shapes, can't they guys? That reminds me of a leg. You know, there's the knee. This is the thigh, there's the knee and the calf. I think it's when they're grown, if they hit a stone or something, or anything like in the soil, then it creates like it to split and things like that. So. Right, I've just washed my carrots and I'm just going to top and tail them and then chop them. I quite like carrots chunky, but my family don't like them as chunky as I do. So, you know, there's got to be a happy medium. So yes, I'm just going to cut them, you know, about a half inch. Slice them about a half an inch thick, and that'll keep everybody happy, I'm guessing. Put them in there. I like to give them a final rinse as well. I have washed them once, but I do like to give them a final rinse. I wish I could grow my own, you know, if I had the space, I probably would. Still no news on my allotment. My name's still down. It's been down since 2016, so I've been waiting a while for this allotment, but yeah, there's just nothing came up, unfortunately, so it's just a waiting game. So I'm just going to rinse these again, and then I'm going to just pop them in another pan. I do like to use this pan, guys. I'll show you it. Do you know who it's by? Yes, I do. It's Anthony Wirral Thompson. It's one of the celebrity chefs that was around a long time ago. He still is around, but you know, he brought out his like pan range, and it's a steamer pan, so it's got like the 3 sections to it, and I love it. I use it all the time. This is like a really go-to pan. So I'm just going to pop the carrots in this bottom section. With a bit of water. And then the top section here I will use for my broccoli. Right guys, so I went in the fridge to get the broccoli and there wasn't any. So that was a problem. So David's just I had to pop to the shop, and this is all he could get, which is fine by me. I don't have to chop it up. It's already chopped. So it's broccoli and cauliflower florets. So I'm just going to give these a wash and then pop them in the pan. Right, whilst them washing, cleaning, rinsing. Yes, that's the word, rinsing. While those are rinsing, I'm just going to pop this bread. It's a pot-baked white stone oven baguette. That's a long one, isn't it? So I'm just going to pop these in the oven with the corned beef hash. I don't know if one will be enough. Actually, do you know what? I think one's going to be enough. What's the date on these? I think they've got a fairly long date. The 23rd of February, guys. So I'm going to keep this one for if we have some bruschetta or some, you know, what's it called, patio, and I'll just do the one. Okay, pop that there. You'll notice, guys, I do like to clean as I go. I can't like deal with the clutter. Anyway, that's the broccoli and the cauliflower, and I'm just gonna turn this there. I've got the carrots on because the carrots take a little bit longer to cook, so I'm just gonna pop that on top. Oh. Just pop that on top. That'll do. And I'm going to pop the bread in the oven. Right guys, I've just got that on to boil. Things are in the oven. I've just washed up the dishes because I like to wash as I go. So I'll wash like all of the prep dishes, and then obviously when we've eaten, I've just got like these pans to wash, and the pan in there and tray, and then the plates. You know, it's not as much because I'm not using this anymore. This is my dishwasher, and it's pretty much redundant. You know, I was dreading opening the door in case there was going to be a smell in there, but in all honesty there isn't, and it hasn't been used in months now. So yeah, I'm not gonna use it, guys. It's just too expensive to run, I guess. Yeah, so it's hand washing the dishes from, you know, now on. Right, so everything's cooked. I've just got the carrots to drain in here. This is the corned beef and potato hash all finished, and the crusty bread. So I'm just going to cut the bread up and drain the veg and dish out. I've got my plates ready there. Okay guys, so that's it all plated up, and yeah, I shall let you know if everyone likes it and if it's like better than the one that I normally cook. But 6 here for dinner tonight. Right guys, so we're going to do a little bit decoration for them coming home with a baby, and I've picked up this banner, and that you get 3 of these foil banners, and they're only £1.29, and these are from Card Factory. I picked up some pink balloons as well, so we're going to decorate outside with them. I also picked up this balloon arch from Home Bargains. This was £4.99 I think. And then I picked up this as well, same baby. They're like just stacker boxes. They're just for pictures really, because they are cardboard, and these were only £2.99 from Home Bargains. So I'm going to set them all up, and I'm going to put them over here, you know, over where the crib is. Like the balloon arch is going to go over here, but I'll show you once it's all done. Right guys, so this is it up and finished. So it's all ready for the baby. Emma's going to be dead surprised when she comes in, because I've never told them that I'm doing this for them. So they'll be dead surprised. I have got banners and balloons on the window as well. Right guys, as I said earlier in the video, the baby's here. This is little Pippin. And this is Emma. If you don't know Emma, Emma has got her own YouTube channel as well here on YouTube. She's M Victoria. I put my YouTube channel here in case you want to start to follow Emma. But both mother and baby are doing really, really well. Emma, as you can see, is home now. She did get kept in a couple of days, you know, with little Pippin. And she's... Little Pippin. Pippin, yeah. She'll always be Pippin to me, guys, but that isn't her name, unfortunately.
No.
She is, do you want to tell everybody
I like
Pippin's
you.
name? No, go on you. She's your baby.
No, go on, you can tell. It's okay.
Right, so Pippin is actually called Alice Elizabeth. And, yes, Alice. Yes, you're Alice.
Yeah.
No.
Who is it?
I'm Grandma.
Is it Grandma?
Yeah, she's called Alice Elizabeth. Alice because just Jamie and Emma like the name.
Yeah, I like the name.
Elizabeth is after Emma's grandma, my mum. So in memory of my mum, which actually Alice was born at £5 7 ounces. And she's absolutely tiny, she is. Nothing fits her. Yeah, so we've had to go out and buy even smaller clothes for like a prem baby. And yeah, everything is like really, really big on her. This lovely knitted cardigan and hat was actually bought by one of my friends for Alice. And this is about the only thing that kind of fits her, you know, in a knitted wear. But yeah, she's a really good baby, isn't she, Emma?
Yeah,
she
is.
She's feeding well and everything. Emma's doing really, really well as well. I was there for the birth, which was absolutely amazing. You know, seeing her come into the world. Yes. You were. And when she came into the world, guys, she was looking, she had one eye like partly open, and I said to her, hello you, and she opened the other eye, and then from then on she was like looking everywhere, you know, and yeah, she were. We call her Nosy Alice. I'm going to take you off the tripod and show you close up. So this is little Alice. And she's looking directly at the camera. She looks everywhere, honestly. She's like really, really, really alert. Nosy Alice. Actually, I think Alice really suits her, the name, because she's very curious. And Alice was very curious, which is why she ended up down the rabbit hole. And that was one of Grandma's favourite books when I was little to read. So, yeah, she's... We are so in love with her, honestly. Yeah, I could cry every time I look at her. We're happiness, of course, but she is absolutely... Look at these little shoes as well. Aren't these adorable? But this little knitted suit is, as I say, one of my good friends bought this for her, and another one as well, but this one fits up more at the minute. And this lovely little dress that she's got on with the woodland animals. Oh, she's looking at Mummy now. So guys, these are some of the cards that Emma and Jamie have gotten. And one of my friends bought a beautiful bouquet for Emma. It's absolutely stunning. And the same friend bought me this beautiful bouquet as well. yeah, we've just got like a big balloon there and the balloon arch over the crib, and another balloon there, another balloon here. This one's quite cute, it's a baby, and then another balloon here. So quite a few balloons. Oh, and this is beautiful, this blanket. One of my friends, like another one of my friends, knitted this for Emma, and it's absolutely amazing. Honestly, she is so clever, my friend. She can knit all sorts. But look at this, the detail on it. Yes, Nokio. Sorry, the dog's inspecting it. But it's like this leaf pattern here, and then the border is all leaves. Can you see? Isn't it beautiful? She's really, really clever. So yes, one of my really good friends knitted that for little Alice. Yeah, guys, so we just want to thank you all for all your well wishes and everything, you know. I didn't get round to all your comments. I have read them, but I haven't gotten round to responding to all your comments because honestly it's been just so busy with like midwives coming and and also like family coming to meet Alice and friends, you know. So it's been really quite hectic, hasn't it? It's been a hectic week. And I can't see next week being any different either, because there's still like lots of people want to come and see her. But yes, I do have a video coming. It's actually a haul, so I will be posting that very, very soon. But yeah, Alice is going to go to sleep now. Are you going to go to sleep? So thank you guys for tuning in today. I really appreciate, you know, you joining us today, and I hope you'll join us again very soon. And until then, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Bye. You gonna say bye?
Bye from Alice. Alice Pippin. Pippin.